people that you trusted, would you put your name down?
Oh! If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down?
That's a caption.
Do you trust yourself?
That's a caption.
Oh, man, that's actually crazy. Do you trust yourself? Alright, bro, listen to this. So we're back again with another NF reaction.
Yes.
Been a little while, actually.
Been a little minute.
Yeah. So the last one we did was Returns, where I made a pretty outrageous statement about NF's quality. So go check that out if you guys want to know what that is. And this next song here is called Only. Bit of a preview there.
Wait, what song are you talking about?
Returns, where he...
What was your claim again?
I can't say.
I don't remember it.
Unlucky, innit? Go watch the video. But this next one is called Only.
Outrageous. Okay, Only.
So
right.
let's get into
I
it.
want to go watch that video first. But yeah, all right. This one doesn't have a video, so we're going to jump straight into Spotify.
Yeah.
You can see I've liked Return, so it must be a good statement. And I've liked Nate. I don't know why I haven't liked When I Grow Up yet. But yeah, let's go into the video and close that. Play. This one has a feature. Featuring Sasha Allen Sloan.
I thought it was like 3 features when I first
Is this
saw
the
it.
first feature of the album?
Don't know. I can't remember, you know.
So far,
It is,
yeah, it is.
It is.
It's the
It's the
only one.
feature. Okay.
All right,
okay.
all right. Let's go. Let's not waste more time.
I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Tonight.
Yeah. Does anybody feel like me? Show your hands. I don't need a lot. I just wanna find my peace. Yeah. Why you throwing rocks? Oh, you wanna kill my dreams?
Bro, I bet you when this comes on at a concert, yeah, does anybody feel like me? So many hands go up.
Oh,
So many must go up for that.
Show your hands. I don't need a lot. I just wanna find my peace. Yeah. Why you throwing rocks? Oh, you wanna kill my dreams? Okay, tell me everything I'm not. You think I didn't know those things? Always been a little lost and I still might be. Life's hard, but it's okay. Watching the comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain with a house like this and a car like that in the driveway? Half of what I say kinda feels like a dream that I'm gonna...
That bit about watching the comments feels like I'm on a court date. Means that everyone's basically looking at you and like judging you in a way.
Yeah.
Like that's essentially
Literally
what it is,
judging
right?
you, yeah, because you'll go to court to get judged by a judge, right?
Comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain with a house like this and a car like that in the driveway? Half of what I say kinda feels like a dream that I'm gonna wake from someday. Wishing that I pray a little more often and put more time into my fate. Travel in my brain, might find damage and no grace. Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go.
Travel in my brain might find damage and no grace. That's so... just knowing all the mansion stuff and all the room stuff he was saying with his brain, that's so cool. But yeah.
My fate travel in my brain, might find damage and no grace. Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go. So I chain my soul to the heartbreak, having a nice day. That's not an average in my case. Don't like cameras in my face. Glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here because I hate fame. Pay my gas to me.
Ooh. By the way, that drop was sick. We need to revisit that.
Yeah.
But
Stones like cameras in my face. Glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here because I hate fame.
it sounds like you're doing reading in the classroom, and the teacher asks you to read a book. But yeah,
It's because I'm reading.
That's crazy. He loves his job.
Yeah.
But it might seem odd, but he hates the fame for it. And there's been a lot of mentions about this.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like not liking fame throughout his whole...
Stones like cameras in my face. Like it feels like stones rather than cameras. Yeah. Let's go back to that beat.
Cameras in my face, glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here because I hate fame. Yeah, pay my gas to me, throwing threats to me. They get out, disconnecting me. It's affecting me. Hide that well, they'll write checks to me, but don't check on me. Find myself always questioning what comes next for me. I can't be the only.
So I would actually think this is him, his pitched voice, if I didn't
I
see
was
the
just
feature.
thinking that he could actually pull it off.
Yeah, he could. He could.
Because he's done it before.
He definitely has.
Yeah, you made a list of people that you trusted. Would you put your name down?
Oh! If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down?
That's a caption.
Do you trust yourself?
That's a caption.
Oh, man, that's actually crazy. Do you trust yourself? In general?
I don't think I put my name down. I'm not. I don't think I'm there.
Ah, man.
I would be hesitant.
So this is something someone told me ages ago, that one of the key things that they look for when they call someone in their close circle is their reliability. Like, if you call them, how likely are they to actually come and help you out? Would I trust myself to do it?
To help someone else out,
Or help myself out?
Help yourself out. Oh. That's actually a good way to put it.
In a tough spot?
That would tell you if you put your name down or not.
Yeah.
Would you help yourself in a tough spot? As in whatever context you could.
I think based on history, yes. Because I don't know, I just feel like I come through in the hard times when I need to. But sometimes
I would agree as well. Like, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Like, nothing comes to mind where I've let myself down in a way.
Mm-hmm. That's
but
really
then
impressive,
again,
because a lot of people don't feel that way.
But letting yourself down is different to trust as well.
If you let yourself down, have you broken the trust in yourself?
Have
like,
you?
I would not say I'm 100% reliable all the time. So would I put myself down? Maybe that's a bit of a cop out, but
it's hard.
Yeah.
What
What
you
a
guys
bar
think?
though. What a
What
bar.
would you? Yeah.
Would
that
you
was
put your
insane.
own name down?
Would you put your name down?
You made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are? When you look at life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing the part?
Oh man, facts.
Are you leaving a mark?
Yeah,
Or
are you
are you
scared
scared
to
to
make
leave
a
a
bad
bad
impression?
impression?
But like impression, like a impression on something.
He's
but-
on the table, bro.
Yeah.
It's your table. I don't know why I'm saying that.
It's alright, man. I could get a new studio any second. But yeah, man, do you hide in the dark? Like, it's just.
You know, and I've
no
noticed
words.
like
I
in
have
quite
no
a few of
words.
his songs, like the way he writes his lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
he asks you these questions rather than like just like speaking for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like for some songs, like he's asking, "Would you put your name down? Do you feel proud?" And like it's like asking questions that he's asking himself, but also the listener.
Yes,
Right?
but I feel like that's in this song in particular. I can't think of many others where he's done that.
But
But this one where he's like, raise your hands if you're like me and all of that.
at the beginning, that was He's
Bro,
emphasizing.
he's more interactive than us.
Would you put your name down? That was the only interaction we had. But yeah. Maybe we need to wrap.
Do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing the part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow? That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish, running after.
Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. It's part of life.
I guess we're all
Bro,
foolish.
That's facts, and this goes back to some stuff that you mentioned in other songs, where it's like once you hit your goals, you just set yourself more goals. There's no freedom, which is so true. Because what are we actually chasing? Would you be able to name your like long-term goal? Because I
think I could.
I know mine as well.
Yeah.
So
I
mine's
could.
just about like financial freedom and being able to just
Mine are
do
too.
what I would do what I want
Yeah.
to do every morning when I wake up, not because I have to do it.
But yeah, that's essentially describes the same. It's very similar goal to me. So you're pretty much copying me.
Well, I said it first.
Well, I'm older. But yeah, it's financial freedom and being able to do what you want to do, and also just very difficult to achieve this one. It's happiness because it's constantly changing. Because when you reach a certain stage, you say, "I'll be happy when I do this." When you get to there, you'll be like, "I'll be happy when I do that."
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
again that
It's
milestone
chasing
changes.
this-
But I
chasing
think the
goals,
key
yeah.
one is as long as you can do what you want when you wake up, and you're not tied or restricted by anything, then I think you'd make the right choices in like
Yeah,
doing the
I
things
think
that
that's
enjoy and are true to yourself. And that goes back to the trusting yourself. Like where if you do things right now that you know you don't enjoy, you're kind of letting yourself down, right?
You are, but
But I think
financial freedom, you
it's-
have to do stuff that you don't
it's
like to
difficult to
achieve it.
achieve, yeah.
It's very difficult to achieve, and
Really,
part of the issue is as you grow, so do your like expenses and your lifestyle gets different, and you get a family, etc.
But it's not always about financial freedom. These are our goals.
This is my personal one.
I
but
know.
I-
I've met people who are living like the happiest people they can be, and they're like just like they go a small place,
Regular
farm
jobs,
maybe,
yeah.
a really nice connection with nature and the people around them. They live on a normal job, like regular job. There's no like they still have like maybe a coffee shop they run or like a small daytime job. But the key thing is they know how to balance their finances So they're not living outside of their, what's that word, bounds, or outside of their there's a word term for it,
scope or limits or whatever.
But they, more importantly, they have a job where they have the free time to still do the things they want to do. So you could fight for this financial freedom and work 24/7, but then you don't have time to do anything you want to do, and maybe you're too late to actually achieve that, and where you never get to do it, and that comes back to the regrets bit.
Yeah, I think this is the problem that he's saying, right? Because we haven't actually achieved the financial freedom stuff. So
but
when we do achieve it, we might feel the how he's feeling it. Yeah, exactly. We might be like, oh, there's more. What's the next thing I need to do?
No.
Or not having a goal might be even more confusing.
And he's probably going through the same phase in a way.
Yeah.
Because he's made the millions, like he said in the song previously.
Ain't it, don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish. Running after what we think will make us happy till it falls through. And then we find out later it ain't what we wanted. So we give up on it, then we buy the garbage. And we watch it grow and find a drug and numb until we hit the point that we can barely function. And my motivated
Damn.
Mad with the drugs and like numbing it.
And like the goals, like the happiness, running after what you think, that you find out it's just garbage, you dump it somewhere and it just becomes a pile of garbage because you keep switching on your goals.
Would I be the same if I was medicated? Even therapists say I need medication. I avoid it though because I'm scared to take it. Am I the only one that has a loaded gun? It's full of doubts and memories to overcome. And I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them.
Oh man.
That is insane.
So he's got a gun full of
doubts and memories to
overcome.
And complains about them when they shoot at me. But truthfully, I like to load them up and let them. Like, I'm the one who's loading up the gun for them to shoot at me with these doubts and memories.
It's basically self-sabotage at this point, though, man. And he talks about that a lot. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people do that to themselves, where they are, and understandably so because of past trauma and stuff, but they're in a cycle and they just can't break out of it, and they keep doing the same things to revert back to, like, you might make a little bit of progress and then you shoot this loaded gun of all your regrets.
You two steps back.
Two steps back. One step forward, two steps back, and you're in that circle forever.
Of course, I also have a really big problem with the medication bit. It reminds me of a song from J. Cole, Meditate, where he says, like, step away from these, what was the album called? I forgot. KOD. Step away from medication, step towards meditation.
It's actually
that's the whole concept of that song.
The song's called Friends.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. But what I'm trying to get to is, like, this might be me just assuming, but America, as you really, all I hear about America in documentaries and stuff, is that they get you on these medications early. Like, that's their way to resolve.
I've got a story around that as well. So my friend, he did Camp America. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
So basically, you go to America and you live at this camp, and over summer, like, people will bring their kids and stuff.
Well, like a summer camp.
A summer camp, basically. And
but like, for international, like.
No.
Oh.
So you get to work there, and then you get to, like, live there for free and all of that. So he didn't have to pay anything for accommodation, all of that. He just had to work there and look after the kids. But every morning they would have, like, baskets of, like, pills to give to, like, each kid. So they will have, like, oh, Timmy's got this, like, basket with, like, 5 pills in it. Give this to Timmy, and he'd have to do that every morning to, like, give kids, like, ADHD medicine and all of these, like, different medication. And he was just like, I know a lot of you guys watch it are from the US, watching the NF stuff. So that's completely foreign to us. We never
really heard
or seen anything like that in the UK.
No, we haven't.
And it is
in Germany, like, we're from Germany. It is a bit foreign, and I think, and again, tell us if you're wrong, and maybe it's different. Again, it differs for case by case study. Like, some people need the medication, right? But a lot of people do not, especially kids.
Yeah,
there is other ways around it,
and it's. I feel like it's
talking,
almost
meditate, and all that stuff. Like, getting you on these medicines early, you're going to be relying on these for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and you know how NS says, like, hiding behind the balloons, hiding behind the burdens. I feel like that's when medication comes in. The burdens are still there. You might just not see them in front of you.
You're just numbing it.
Yeah, you're just numbing the whole thing, which is what he says, right?
Well, he literally says, I'm a numb, and also, like, therapist says take medication, but I'll avoid it. I'm scared to take it, That was a bomb.
The only one that has a loaded gun is full of doubts and memories to overcome. And I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them. That's so sad to see. That's so sad to see. I mean, they talk passively, then come after me. By myself, lost that half of me. just can't believe that I'm the only.
Oh man,
I love that switch, man.
I love the switch.
That's
it
a sick
sounds
flow.
great.
The flow is
He's
sick.
done it before in this song as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it sounds great. But you know when they say they talk passively and
Then come after me by myself.
So like, is he talking about his memories and like all the bad stuff? They're around and he's like, oh, they're talking passively. So he knows all this bad stuff's happened in the past, but it's not directly like he's not going down that rabbit hole of feeling sorry for himself, etc. But then when he is feeling lonely or like when he's in a dark place, suddenly these memories start like rushing and coming after him.
I thought he meant like where people talk passively, but where he registers what they've talked about, he doesn't care too much. Like he's like just avoiding it. But when he's by himself, those come back and like it's a gun that you fire, but it hits you later on, kind of thing. Right, they talk passively and it just goes over your head. Or he doesn't like focus on that. Yeah. But when he's by himself, that's when he realizes, oh shit.
Could be.
And it's these dark.
Could be.
I don't know. But
I mean, we're saying the same thing pretty much. Maybe. It's just different delivery of like, is it the memories or is it what people said? Yeah.
Exactly.
Lost that half of me. God, there has to be someone else. Don't feel bad for me. I just can't believe that I'm the only.
I know. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be a long ass video, so bear with us. But I love that though. Like, I can't. Like, am I the only one who's lonely tonight? Basically, that so many people must have had that thought.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that in today's internet age, we can't like figure out a solution.
We can't connect.
Yeah.
The problem is there's too many. Like you're not longer in that social circle, like that small circle. I think that's where the problem stems from. We talked about this in another video, right? Where society is no longer a thing because you're connected to the whole world.
Yeah.
You no longer have like a community.
The small communities, yeah.
Now, and especially if you're a celebrity and like an artist, everyone like on a global scale is like looking at you. Any move you make is going to be like responded by doubts, like comments, judging.
Yeah, you're right.
And like obviously good comments as well. But would you focus on? The bad comments.
Of course you focus on.
Because we do it for our videos, even though we don't. Fortunately, we don't get many. But when we do, we look at it. We actually laugh about it. But imagine that was on a slightly bigger scale, and they were like a lot more extreme. That'd be pretty like it would get to you, right?
Yeah. Right? No, you're right. You're right.
Feel bad for me. I just can't believe that I'm the only.
What do you think?
Man, not good. Should I repeat my statement?
I think we pretty much covered the whole review of the song as we went through the song.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Like, there's no. Oh, repeat your statement. Yeah, please.
So the statement was, I understand why, because at the beginning when we were reacting to the earlier albums and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, he should be in the greatest conversations a bit more." Like the greatest artist conversation.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Last song, I said this is the first time I've seen a glimpse of it, where he's rapping on the level where he's like weaving the different bars together. There's like layers to it to such an extent that I can understand why people would say that. And this is another one of those glimpses. So he for me, it's really hard to get into those conversations. So he needs to have a whole album at this level, which he is
so far he's delivering.
Potentially, Hope might be the one that puts him on that level. I think he's very close with this one, but he's not quite there. But these songs are amazing.
They're
Like,
great. They're
every
really
song
good
on the Search
songs.
album
Like,
has been
it
so
doesn't have
good.
to be an album. Like when have you ever had? What's the example of an album?
The
that-
Forest Hills Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Oh,
song on
didn't
that
fit
is
that.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. Drake's like old stuff, I'd say actually.
Where it's like all the way through.
Yeah, every song is like.
I
unreal.
think he's
Dave,
really
both
close
Dave's
to that.
latest album as well. I
Yes,
forgot what the pink
the dance
background one.
one,
I
yeah.
forgot what's on it. What it's called.
Two
But
Sides
those
of a
ones-
Smile from that song. I don't think you've heard that one.
No, I don't think I have.
Insane.
That's on the
good.
album.
Such a good
I
song.
must have heard it once, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anyway,
he's
back to this.
getting into some conversations that
Crazy levels, yeah.
some people might be uncomfortable having those conversations. I'm uncomfortable, you can see, because I don't easily put people on that level, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of hard work to get there. Like, I can't just say
It
he's
says
in
something.
there now.
It says something.
But yeah,
Let's.
This
I
is-
want to see what the next one's in.
yeah, man. Let's see
Yeah.
what's next.